how did it happen? I'm going through it. I guess it's the sack force fumble on a 3rd and 1 that either shouldn't have been called, or Ryan should have checked out of, or a sack force fumble that shouldn't happen because Devontae Freeman should have blocked Dante Hightower instead of giving a free shot to his quarterback, or it's the 2nd and 11 throw that led to a sack that shouldn't have happened after the Julio Jones play, or it's something else. John, what is it?
Those were defensive plays, and then, of course, we expect them to make the offensive plays. But once again, the team that allowed the fewest points won a Super Bowl. Only one that hasn't, that scored the most, was San Francisco. And I know this, next time somebody's got white uniforms, I'm going with them. That's 12 out of 13. The next time it's the team that allows the fewest, I'm going with them. But to me, and I know there was some great performances and great plays by the Patriots, but my goodness, Tom Brady, what he did when they were down 28-3, what he did in the fourth quarter and overtime, it's almost like the Falcons were helpless. And there are still people hold out for Montana. You left out Johnny Unitas. The two greatest I've ever seen were Johnny U and Montana, and now Brady has surpassed them in what strength. He's 39 years old. He says he wants to play a few more years. Who would doubt him?
Exactly. Who would doubt him? And it's interesting, last night was the first overtime game in an NFL championship game since the Unitas' greatest game ever played.
And then the last overtime in a pro football game was the Dallas Texans double overtime over the Houston Oilers in 1962 when Tommy Booker kicked the winning field goal. So those are few and far between. And, of course, those of us on deadlines, we're howling like, oh, my God, we already had all of our stories written, our plans ready to go. But, man, who wouldn't sacrifice that for that kind of ending? We'll be talking about this way beyond the next Super Bowl. I can't imagine, Rich, that the next one in Minneapolis could beat this one. We've seen Santonio Holmes' great catch, Vinatieri's winning field goals, Butler's interception, John Taylor's catch from Montana, but nothing beats this.
I agree.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.